We had a comment on your last episode when you came to talk about some of the ritual stuff that you were involved with back in the day, and someone commented. Did you see that? Did I show you?
Just one person.
Okay. No, yeah, it is. But they questioned. They said that you didn't train under the real order or the Golden Dawn.
What the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this classism in the devil community.
You wouldn't believe.
Can you explain that for people
You
who
really
don't know?
expected peace in the devil community?
So
Hold on.
with a lot of these organizations, because these are all secret organizations.
Right.
There's been schism after schism after schism, and so if you're not part of that original chain, they see you, they look down on you.
Yeah.
Like the Italians.
Yeah. Well,
The mafia.
A little bit. Oh, you ain't from Sicily? Yeah.
Ritualistic secret society again.
Yeah. So if you're not part of that original chain, they'll look down on you. Like
Yeah.
you're not authentic enough. And so like there's all these snobs.
Right. Yeah.
I get a bunch of those comments on my videos. I not to mention like all the Christian fanatic, like, oh, you're going to hell for
The Christian fanatics don't care what branch of it you're
Yes.
from. You're from it, man. But they at least recognize that you're a real one.
there you go.
They're more respectful, see.
See, that's why I feel like
your
every group has that little bit of illegitimacy to it, because everybody just wants to be a part of the group so they can be a part of the higher tier and be snobby.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, all right, now it's corny. Now I'm questioning all this shit now.
Yeah. That's like, with music too. Oh, you fucking poser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the same thing.
How do you get to the higher tiers, though? Can you even, or is it just like?
You can. You can move up. Just you got to complete the degrees and stuff like that, and you can move up, and then eventually you could get invited to different.
Who like says, yeah, you graduated from that? Because can you go to college for this shit?
From what I've heard, you hear from them.
There you go.
It's not something you can like.
It depends.
It's not something that like. But some of those like. It depends on the group, but that's what I've heard.
Yes.
I've dabbled in, not dabbled, but.
Can I tell you my speculation? And it's kind of like what you just said. It's like, I've heard this, and then like sometimes they'll call you, whatever. But like, if you've never been called, how the fuck do you actually know? Because you're speculating on this too. This is kind of like a religion thing where you're like, I think there's a God. I'll figure it out when I get there. But like, I'm pretty sure there's one, right? You're like, there's a top tier. Same thing with like, what are they called? Masons, right? And you're like, I've met a couple Masons and Freemasons, and you're
There's
like,
one right here,
I'm sorry,
right now.
I just met you, but like, you know what I mean? But then you like, my skepticism is like, everyone that I've talked to has said something different. And they're like, like if I've said I've met you before and we talked about your situation, you're like, that guy's not real. Like I'm the real one. You know what I mean? It's like, how the fuck if everyone says
corny.
Yeah.
But it's a real phone call? Because I was gonna say, what if it comes in as a scam likely or some shit?
Let me break it down like this.
Would you like to be part of the Freemasons?
They don't actively go recruiting. If you want to be a Mason, you gotta ask one.
Seek them.
So, yeah. So so you have the open group, and then those are the 3 degrees, the 3 main degrees. But those are wide open, and then you can move into different things afterwards. So you could go into the Shriners, like all the Shriners hospitals that pay for children's health care and stuff like that, free of cost, and those are all the doctor Freemasons that go into that. Ooh. If you want to go into more esoteric type of stuff, learn more about the Bible, the hidden secrets. You go into the Scottish Rite, and it has 32 degrees, which I went through, and then there's other degrees that you don't hear about, but they're there. And those are the ones that are invitation only.
So y'all be having eyes wide shut parties and shit?
No.
Oh, this kind of what this is. That's what I'm getting.
I think that's a different organization.
I think that's also just like rich people that.
There's one like that in Oakland, which I don't want to mention the name, but yes.
Oh yeah,
there is.
Because they'll
one
come
like
for us.
Yeah,
they be on meth and everything. I bet.
I think I can mention. It's called the OTO.
I've heard of that. Yeah,
never heard of it.
There's different Thelma groups. It was started originally by Aleister Crowley.
Thelma.
Yes.
Is it Thelma or did the name change?
There's different branches, but yeah, it's.
Do you familiar with Aleister Crowley?
No.
Oh,
I am.
Is that what was he like? 40s, 50s? 40s, 50s.
we'll say
He started his
30s,
own
20s,
religion,
30s.
but his religion was based on some other dude, right? Like it's like old school fucking witchcraft.
Yeah,
old school.
yeah,
you know?
he borrowed from a lot of
Yeah,
different
yeah.
sources.
We talked about it last time where one of the rituals included like a fresh born baby and
Yes,
shit like
yes,
this.
yes, that's
and
right.
like Ozzy Osbourne, Led Zeppelin, they all kind of like, you know,
That's why
use-
they're after.
Bit the hat, the bat and shit.
well, that was more of the cocaine, but yeah, sure.
He was under the influence at the time.
Yeah.
Can you believe the Voice Party has had merch this whole time and we neglected to tell anybody? T-shirts, hoodies, bath mats, wall clocks, throw pillows, even mini skirts. We will throw our logo on absolutely anything. Click the link in the description below and pick you up some Voice Party merch today.